This morning, tension between Venezuela and the U.S. rising sharply after Venezuela claims that 5 American warplanes were detected off the Venezuelan coast. This as the U.S. deploys a fleet of warships throughout the Caribbean in an effort, the administration says, to combat drug trafficking. Venezuela calling it a vulgarity and a threat to national security. Now, the Trump administration is saying America is at war with drug cartels. In a memo obtained by ABC News, the administration telling Congress that America is in armed conflict and that drug cartels are unlawful combatants, a designation used as rationale for those strikes on multiple boats last month, resulting in the deaths of suspected drug smugglers. The administration now arguing President Trump has determined that cartels engaged in smuggling drugs are non-state armed groups whose actions constitute an armed attack against the United States, a determination raising ethical and legal concern.
Hey, what's going on, family? This is Ty for No Picks Podcast.
What's up, family? Joe, No Picks Podcast.
All right, Joe. So this is our second time talking about this Venezuelan Trump administration bombing motherfucker shit. I mean, what's your thoughts on the Trump administration saying, yo, like, we're at war with these drug cartels and we're going to do basically, we're going you know, take any means necessary in order to beat them in this war?
Well, I mean, I'm going to say I'm not happy. Well, I don't want our country to go to war with another country. Like we supported the war with Ukraine and Russia. We supported the war with Israel. Well, not even a war, but the Israeli efforts in Gaza and Palestine. We supported the bombings in Yemen with Saudi Arabia. We're supporting, you know what I mean? Like we're literally talking about going to war with Venezuela. Like the New York Times just made a piece where like they want regime change in Venezuela. They want to take Maduro out and put another president or prime minister, whatever the position is, in there. I'm not okay with going to war with another country when we have a government shutdown, people about to get laid off. America first. Like that's how I keep saying that every episode. Like I think America first, and right now Americans need the support, and I don't think we should be sending billions into efforts to go to war with another country. That's my first thought. I just don't. I don't want to go into another war.
Right. All right. So I'm gonna answer the same question. I mean, I think it's interesting. I think it's like so. For me, the distinction I think that the Trump administration tried to make or tried to make is that they're not going to war with Venezuela. They're going to war with the drug cartels that are in Venezuela. But they say that the dude Maduro, whatever his name is like a sponsor of the drug cartels. So I that's like a gray area. I'm not sure if they're trying to, you feel what I'm saying? It's like a weird gray area. But so let me ask you, do you think that their efforts, do you think they're successful so far in like hurting their business, deterring Venezuela? You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think that, so I'm not going to assume that everything that they've said Venezuela has done is true, right? Because this is the media, this is the war machine. They love war. They told us that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction and he didn't, and we went to war for decades over nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think because of what happened with Iraq and how it was a huge failure and cost us so much money and so many lives, I'm not just like gung-ho about going into another war with another country over terrorism or over drugs. Like, so I'm just hesitant, bro. Like I feel like at some point we have to learn our lesson that if we keep going to these countries, think about it. When we go into countries, they want to do regime change. They want to take the current president out, whoever the leader is, kick him out, put someone else new. Every time we do that, what happens? People start fleeing their countries. There's chaos. Those immigrants start coming to America. Then we complain about the immigrants that are coming in from Venezuela when we're going into their country, you know, trying to take out their presidents. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's a ripple effect, right? So I don't know, bro. I'm just hesitant to go into this war. I'm hesitant to believe everything that the media is saying about Maduro. You know, they actually spoke to one of the, the fishermen that they were bombing the boats, the supposed drug cartel people. Well, they found one of the wives of the people who was on the boats. To come to find out, he wasn't trafficking drugs at all. He was just a fisherman. He had nothing to do with the drug cartel. And they bombed the hell out of him. And his wife was just like, I don't understand. He didn't work for the cartel. He didn't do any of that. He was just trying to she was just making money. He was a fisherman. So That's what I'm saying. We got to be slow with this, bro. Like, it sounds good when you hear it in the news, but like when you really think about it, it's like, do we really want to go to war with another country?
Right.
I don't want to do that. I don't know. I'm just hesitant.
Right. So one of so CNN did a piece, like an undercover piece with one of the Venezuelan cartel gangs or whatever. They were talking about like Trump's administration effect on their business so far. And let me just play that clip real quick.
Yeah.
Do you think what President Trump has been doing has been making your job tougher?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
but it's becoming more difficult, you think?
In a bizarre interview on CNN, an anonymous member of the Sinaloa cartel explained that Trump's immigration and drug policies have put a damper on their black market tradecraft. The cartel member, who said he is not a U.S. citizen, revealed that cartel members are using Americans to help transport illicit drugs into the country.
You all are using social media to get to young people, young teens, and recruiting them to be part of it. Some of them, many of them, are American citizens too.
It's just like that.
That's life.
It's like that, you know. But
So even though they may get caught and spend many years in prison, that's their fault, as you see.
yeah,
The Trump administration has dramatically stepped up its battle against the cartels. In early September, President Trump revealed that the U.S. military killed 11 people in a drug-carrying boat off the coast of Venezuela, days after deploying warships to the coast of the South American country. A few weeks later, the president ordered 2 more strikes against drug smugglers on boats, killing 6.
All right. So I wanted to play that or whatever, and I thought it was interesting. I mean, it's an ugly game, right? Like, I'm sure there could be some, casualties of war. There could be some, mistaken identity type situations. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know where I stand on it, right? But like, all right, so I saw Hillary Clinton talk about this on a podcast. She was like, well, it's illegal. You can't just be doing that or whatever. But I'm like, is the alternative letting them just bring the drugs through? Like, is the alternative meeting them at the shore and having a shootout with these motherfuckers? And of course, it don't affect Hillary Clinton. It don't affect me or you. But
Yeah.
one of these people engaging with these, Venezuelan people trying to bring in his drugs, they could lose their lives. And it's like, since you're so far removed, we're all like, okay, well, no harm, no foul. It ain't us, so F it. And it's like, I don't know, bro. Like, it's, I don't know, bro.
I just, yeah, I mean, I have mixed feelings about it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just know that, like I said, there was an op-ed in New York Times that came out a few days ago that was saying that, insiders like in the Trump administration are saying they want regime change in Venezuela. They're starting to they're docking boats in Puerto Rico now. Like, Puerto Rico has become a site where they're like starting to like load up on warships and things like that. Like, they're definitely, I don't know if they're just doing it as a flex, but they're definitely prepping for some kind of military action against Venezuela.
Right.
And once again, my thing is like, we have to keep learning. If you don't learn from history will repeat itself, right? And then here we go again. Like, they're saying that Maduro is a narco president. He's the one that's like behind all of this in Venezuela. And I'm just like, bro, I don't know that without a doubt. I know the media is telling me that. I don't really know that. I know that I don't want to go to war with Venezuela. I know that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like, I don't want that, bro. Like, I'm not happy about the idea of going to war with another country, bro. We got plenty of wars already going right now. Like, I don't want to be in another one. And I feel like that's just more money going to military efforts instead of where we need it the most, which is here in America, bro. We struggling here. I don't want to start another war that's going to cost us so much money that could be going elsewhere. That's all I'm saying.
I'm cool with Maduro being a narco president as long as he be the narco president of Venezuela and it doesn't affect us. But when if he's like a part of the orchestration of sending drugs here, then put it this way: if you're like invading U.S. water space and then they blow your ass out the water, I have no sympathy.
Right.
If they're going to Venezuela and blowing motherfuckers out the water, that's different.
It is different.
I guess it would just depend on, the logistics of it. Like, okay, like, are you in the U.S. space where we could blow you up, or are you just blowing motherfuckers up out like open water? Then that's unfair, right? Like,
No, absolutely, absolutely. And I'm not an expert in international law, but I'd have to question if countries have permission or the right to just bomb boats that belong to other countries because they suspect that they're either shipping drugs or weapons. I don't even know if that's okay in international law. So that's why I'm just like, it sounds good, but like, are we breaking international law by like bombing these ships in the first place? Are we allowed to do that? Like, are we within our rights? And also, are we killing the right people? Which sounds ridiculous, right? But are we killing the actual villains and the crooks? I don't know. And which drugs are the ones that are like coming into our country that are like destroying America? Because last I checked, the opioid crisis wasn't started from the drugs coming from other countries. It was our doctors pushing opioids onto patients and making them hook to that. You see what I'm saying? Like Big Pharma was the one that sparked the opioid epidemic in America. That wasn't Mexico. That wasn't Venezuela. That was our own doctors. That was our own pharmacists pushing Oxycontin and all these strong opioids. So I'm just like, which drugs are we talking about specifically? Because you know what I mean? With the opioid, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like the opioid crisis we did that to ourselves. It was these pain doctors. It was these doctors prescribing that, people getting hooked on it. So I have mixed reactions about this, bro. Like I really, really do. I just don't know. I just don't want to go to another war. Like I said, we have a government shutdown right now. People's paychecks about to be frozen. Not the politicians, not the president. They're still going to get paid. People, average Americans are going to pay for that. Services are going to be like, last time we had a government shutdown, it was 35 days long, and it cost us 4.6 billion in GDP. That's what the news was saying. So I don't know how long this one's going to go. And you can't blame it on the Democrats because the Republicans have the House, the Senate. They have all three branches of government right now. You can't even blame the Democrats for it. Like they own all three branches of government. So this is like Trump has to get it together and I don't know, open up our government again, whatever the phrase is. I know it's shut down right now, but how do we open it back up again? Because that's my focus right now, not going to war with Venezuela. So that's why I'm just like, I don't know, bro. And we just bailed out Argentina. Did you see that too?
No, what?
They just sent like 20 billion to the president of Argentina to help them because their economy is about to collapse. So I'm like, we have all this money for these foreign countries, but we have no money for America. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I say America first, and I mean that, and that energy is consistent. Like that is not America first. Why are we bailing out foreign countries because their economy is about to collapse? That's not our business. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. I don't want another war. That's the only thing I can say with certainty. I don't want to go to war with another country. We're already taking a lot of heat because of all of our support and the billions of dollars that have gone to Israel. And Israel now looks horrible, bro. I don't know if you've been keeping up with it, but they look horrible. And we're still funding that. And it started with the Biden administration. So both parties are responsible for that war and for the slaughter of all them children and all them innocent people that weren't part of Hamas. So I don't know, bro. We can't. Do you think we should be the world police still? Like, I never thought we should have been the world police. I'm like,
I hate that idea.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't want our country to do that, and they're taking it upon themselves. And it's like, we don't have to be the world's police, bro. Like, respect people's autonomy, respect the world and people in Latin America to deal with that situation. Like, respect that. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have to be the world police. I don't think so. I don't want that. And times are changing. Times are changing.
Listen, I'm
this is wild.
It's definitely a wild story. All right,
yeah,
listen,
man.
Let us know what y'all think, family. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time.
Until next time, man. Sheesh.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?